Opening my tea party just for you. Who is that? It's Ririna, the so-called anime enthusiast fox. It's time for more Blue Archive, and hopefully, I think we're gonna be ending, finally, chapter 4 today. And then we'll do some Momo talk at the end if there is enough time. So I guess we'll get started, but first, let me say hello to everyone. Hi Watcher, hi Torino, hi Reiji, hi Malik, welcome to the stream. Hi Mike, welcome. Hi Relia, welcome to the stream. So I'm pretty excited about this. I know we're finally at the, I guess, finale for this volume, if I could call it that. So I guess we'll get started. Hi Lord, welcome to the stream. Okay, let's do this. Oh. I've been doing my dailies very diligently, that's all I'm gonna say. But I haven't really done anything else aside from that, so. I might have to, if there is a huge battle coming up, then I might have to, what's the word? Build my character right here in the stream. So I guess we'll see how it goes. Have you come to save your precious student? What a pity, it's too late. No! Why is she like that? With this ritual, I will harness the powers lurking outside Kibotos and elevate my existence. Of course, it wouldn't have been possible without the royal blood sacrifice. Thank you for the gift subs, Irelia. Welcome to the, I guess, subs. Hazuki and Aztec. Sensei, you peculiar adversary. I do still believe you and I can come to an understanding. We're not so different, each of us pursuing what we want, using the knowledge we have garnered in our lifetimes. Well, technically, we don't really have any memory, so... does that really mean that, knowledge has been garnered? If we have amnesia, I don't know. Is it not an adult's duty to save this world? The more power you amass, the more capable you are of performing that duty. Yes, this ritual will make me into something greater than Kibotos has ever experienced. I will become the highest authority of this land, and at last save this useless world. That is my duty as an adult. You know, I just noticed that her mouth has like, you know, the slimy, I don't really know what to call it. Like, it's not like completely like open, like she can't open it all the way. But it's kind of scary. Who cares for the sacrifice of one little girl in the process? You piece of trash! It is nothing in the face of for the greater good. Oh yeah, you mean your selfishness, not for the greater good. This is sublime purpose. This is existence. Sensei, do you not relate to me? As their teacher, you too hold the absolute power to absolve and punish the students. You're wrong, you freak. You've misunderstood entirely. I don't have such power. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which one should I go for? Yeah, let's do this one. What are you saying? Remind me why we're not allowed to hit women again. Well, it's more like you shouldn't hit people in general, but you know, yeah, I feel like there are some exceptions, like this person. Don't take my word for it. I'm not a judge. I've never had the right to judge anyone. I'm not a savior. I can't shield my students from pain. I'm not an absolute. I can't scrub their sins from this world. Yeah, we're not God. I'm not some higher authority. I'm just a teacher. I cannot comprehend your existence. How can you explain your power, your influence, the value your mere existence seems to bring? I'm just a humble teacher who spends so much money on stuff that I don't need to spend on, but will anyways, like that. What was it called? Gundam? I only hold the power to believe in my students when they need it the most. Then prove it! What? Oh no! Behold! This is my greatness! I am the highest authority! I am a sublime being, meant to rule this world. This is who you really are, Beatrice. Madam's real identity. He's just a monster. This is what we've been fighting. Saori, Hyuri, Misaki. Yes. Okay. Don't be afraid. I'm right here. I'm not scared of her. Me neither. Let's go. Yeah, we're going to save Hime. It's our last mission, squad. Okay, let's see how this goes. Let's see how scary she looks. I gotta say though, I really like the music right here for the stage. See, straight line, okay. Let's make it faster. This one is one enemy. Go! I was about to sneeze. Wonderful, she's a flower, okay. Oh, wonderful. Crit. Oh, she's so cool. Come on. Let's do this. Okay. Bang! She is. I can't tell if she's a flower or she's a weed at this point. She needs to eat more. Oh boy. Wow, she turned back into a human-looking thing again. No, my manifestation! How could this be? Was the ritual incomplete? My power! You ingrates! Insects! How dare you! Barbara, I summon you! No, I summon all the troops within the Basilica! Come to me! Woman, I think you need some, I think you need some junk food and some soda, yeah. She's summoning more of the scary ghosts? We won't last long in our states. You can still stand, can't you? Pick up your weapons. Get to her before reinforcements get here. Gather, my children. Protect your creator. I don't think that would help her, just make her worse. I mean, maybe. Thank you for the Prime subscribe or sub, Kasane. Oh boy, just imagining her eating McDonald's. Anyway, that'll be quite something. She'll go from Beatrice to Karen. Maybe. Hey, maybe you know, junk food will make her happier, and then she'll no longer, you know. This is the worst. Everything hurts. But I'm not done yet. Is this a Schola Cantorum? A pipe organ. Sheet music. It must be. Gramophone too. It's funny to think that Arius must have had chapel class just like us. Silly me. Of course it's not working. It's like 1,000 years old at this point. Koharu, wasn't it so cool when Sensei showed up to save you? Yeah. Koharu looked like a princess from a fairy tale that day. I like that kind of story. A story where the main character shows up and rescues a despairing princess. Maybe it's a little childish, but I think it's beautiful. I wanted to be a princess too. But I've never heard of a witch who transforms into a princess. It wouldn't be a fairy tale if the villain got the happy ending. I sure did turn into a villain, huh? I'm sorry, Saori. I really thought it was only fair for you to suffer like I did. But if I really think about it, I'm sure you just wanted to be saved. You really are like me. You wanted to find happiness too. Saori, I know why you're obsessed with Atsuko. Even if you lied, cheated, and hurt everyone around you, it would all be okay if it meant saving your princess. You thought maybe you could absolve yourself just a little bit, am I right? I know because Seiya and I both thought the same way. That's why I'm rooting for you, Squad. I'll pray for your salvation. Just as I desperately wish for my suffering to subside. I hope yours does as well. Just as I wish and pray and beg for a second chance. I hope you get infinite chances. I long to be forgiven, so I forgive you. I like that better, ending better than anything fair. Even if you save Atsuko, your future will be filled with suffering. You'll be chased for the rest of your life, wandering through dirty back alleys, living a cold, hungry, miserable life. But if despite all that you truly believe you could find happiness in your future, save Atsuko. Save yourselves. It's too late for me, but I weirdly believe you guys can do it. Sensei will be by your side whenever you need them. Yeah. Sensei will help you through it. I really do hope you find the answers to your questions. Huh? The gramophone? How did it start working? Ah. A Song of Mercy. I never did like this song very much. Well, enough of my monologue. Where are you going in such a hurry, huh? Do you have a class reunion or something? I can't let you pass, unfortunately. Past here, the characters of a fairy tale are fighting for their salvation. Villains like us aren't allowed to enter. Okay, Sensei. Save those kids. I'll guard this place one way or another. Mika. Oh. How beautiful. That was beautiful. Also, the cutscene was really nice. I mean, the artwork, so pretty. It looks like a screenshot of an anime scene. Except obviously it's just an artwork, but you know, it was good. What is happening? Where are the reinforcements? Where is Barbara? I summon you! This song... This is... Kyrie Eleison? Mika! It's Mika! It cannot be! No, the Song of Mercy cannot play in my territory! This should be impossible! What trickery is this? I ensured the instruments and gramophones were broken! Is this a twisted miracle? I won't believe it! It must be a curse! Only hatred and contempt can echo thee within these halls! Every last one of you deserves to run and suffer in this hell! You deserve no salvation! Shut up! You trash! What did you say to me? Yeah, you Karen! I mean, no offense to all the Karens, the actual nice Karens. Don't ever speak to my precious students again! You lied to my students and hurt them. I will never forget the pain you caused my students. Yeah, I wish I could just pick both. This one. How dare you speak to me this way? She's changing again! Oh, she's going into her diet form, okay. I will not be defeated! Saori, come to your master! You will be the new sacrifice! You were the one who brought Sensei here! You must be punished! Oh, heck no! Yes, madam. Why are you saying yes? Later? What in the seven hells do you think you're doing? My Arius Squad. I would sacrifice myself 1,000 times over to make up for what I've done to all of you. Well, madam, come and get me! That idiot! Sensei, we have to go now! We'll rid this world of Beatrice for good! Yes, I'm ready! Beatrice! Let's kill her! I mean, I'll destroy her! Okay, so far so good. Come on. Okay, we're still good. We're close. A little bit more. And done. Yay, 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 yay. How? Why? My plan, my territory, my ritual, my power. Is it over? Is Hime okay? Atsuko, no! She's still up there. I don't know if she's... Get her down! Please! Right now! She does not look comfortable. Yeah, okay, good. Whew. Poker. Oh no. No. Hime, wake up. Please. Wake up. Hime. Her injuries. She's lost too much blood. I will hydrate. Thank you. Hime. Atsuko, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, so please just open your eyes. I'll do anything. Don't leave me, Hime. Saori? Atsuko, yes, it's me. Hime, can you hear us? Good morning. Saori, Hiyori, Misaki. I'm back. Welcome back, Atsuko. Hi, Saori. Hime, you're alive. You're okay. I'm right here. I can feel you in my arms, so I can believe it. Thank you. Thank you for surviving on school. You came for me. You saved me. No more tears, Saori. I'm safe. Thanks to you. Sensei helped us? Yes. If it weren't for them, they did. Thank you, Sensei. Everything's going to be okay now. I can feel it. Yes. Everything is okay now. Go to Beatrice on the ground and punch her in the face! Throw her into the trash can! It's over, Beatrice! Time for your whopping from me! I'll never be defeated! Not by you! You think you've won? All you did was disrupt my ritual, Sensei! I still have Barbara and the Arius troops! I still have Mimashisa! Don't look down at me like that! You've won nothing! You think everything is over now? Not everything, but it's time to close this little storybook. CONT'D? Now, let's skip the theatrics. I'm terribly sorry if I surprised you. I am CONT'D of Gematria. Although introductions may be unnecessary, Sensei, we've met before, maybe not, who knows? Put those silly little weapons down. I'm only here to retrieve Madame. Me? I'm not in the business of picking a fool's fight. Not all Gematria can turn into monsters like Madame after all. And yes, Madam, this was not your story to enter, and Sensei was not your rival. Even I can see that. Get it? The events, conflicts, and processes you started are now insignificant bygones. My beautiful madam, you aren't the main character nor the antagonist. Instead, look up the term plot device in the dictionary. Sensei, wherever you intervene, you rewrite the story with your desired ending. If not for you, our poor madam would have been successful. Your chosen form of conflict resolution was believing your students. A bit bland and overdone if you ask me. Oh dear. Have I made you uncomfortable? Oh, that's ever so rude of me. I'll return with Madam now. Please, stand up, Madam. Wait! Do you plan to stop me? I would strongly recommend against that, Sensei. I can utilize various tools. The Halo Destroy Bomb you have is one of my creations. Oh my, I wouldn't detonate it in this holy place. It wouldn't be effective against you at all. Not a tiny bit. I never was able to confirm if it could successfully destroy Halo. I suppose I'll just throw it away. Madam, your experiment has failed. Off we go. CONT'D! Excuse us. I'll see you again, Sensei. Well, at least we're done with that. And now I can blow my nose. Okay, let's keep going. Yes. Is everyone okay? I can stand at least. Yes. Is it really over? Yes, it's finally over, Hiyori. Oh. The only reason why they put up with her is because of all her nonsense. She was the only one who had a proper foothold in Kipodos, and now that that's gone, she has no ground to stand on. She will receive proper punishment. Heck yeah! That's great. Beatrice. She ran away. She got away? But she won't be able to hurt you anymore. Sensei, thank you for helping us. I'm glad you're okay. Do you need your mask? I think I'll be fine. Madam was the one who gave me that mask. Then you don't need that mask. Screw it. When I got caught in Asusa's bomb, some kind of device protected my body. I believe it came from the mask. It must have been Madam's failsafe to ensure I don't die before the ritual. Then you should wear it when you need it. No, why does she need to keep it? I feel like her breaking it would have been a lot more, Then again, it is an item rather than... I don't know. Then you should wear it when you need it. A lot of people would be sad if you got hurt, Atsuko. You're correct. I never want to have to hide my voice again, but I will keep myself safe. Okay, Sensei. We saved Hime. You can do whatever you need to do now. But I don't know, I feel like, has anyone recommended the Running Toward Dawn PV to react after Ririna finished the story yet? I don't know if that was one of the ones I watched before I played the game. But if not, then I will eventually react to it, I'm sure. I don't know, life-saving mask can still be useful. That's true. I just feel like it would have been very symbolic if she herself destroyed the mask to show that she's no longer tied and restricted by Gematria, or from Beatrice in particular, since Beatrice is the one that made it. But then again, there's nothing, the item never did anything wrong, so might as well just use it. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like it would have been very symbolic. I mean, on a story though, but then on a practical level, I think it's worth keeping and using, but obviously still taking it off when maybe you're not like in a battle, then I feel like that's always the way to go about it. We saved Hime. You can do whatever you need to do now. Whatever I need? I was the culprit behind everything. The Eden Treaty incident, the Seiya Nagisa attacks, Misaki, Hiyori, and Atsuko's pain. I'm responsible for all of it. No! You are not responsible for that! The one responsible is Beatrice. She should be the one to get some punishment. Personally, for me, even if I have an item that will save my life, if it's heavily connected to my traumatic past, then I will still throw it away. Yeah, same here. I wouldn't want anything that my potential abuser gave me, or was, you know, basically showing that I'm theirs or that they have me under their control. I feel like I would have personally gotten rid of it so that I don't feel connected to that life anymore. But again, I guess it's totally fine to keep it if she doesn't really feel that way about it. Which I feel like in her case, she doesn't really seem like the type who actually has like super in-depth emotional trauma with that mask, so I guess it should be okay. Don't get rid of bad memories. It's not a matter of getting rid of bad memories, it's showing that you are no longer connected to it and being influenced by those bad memories. I feel like it's not fair to say to not get rid of it when we don't know if someone is truly traumatized by such memories and needs to let go of the things that remind them of such things. Especially for those who have actually experienced abuse and traumatic experiences where items make you, it triggers your trauma and memories of the past. So if she doesn't have that problem, then that's a good thing, but it's never a good thing to say that you shouldn't get rid of bad memories, because honestly, it's like, I think that depends on the person. If they want to get rid of the item, then they should. If they don't want to, then that's fine too. It's just, you just can't, obviously you can't brush it off, but you don't need to force yourself to keep something that triggers you all the time. It takes time and a lot of therapy to overcome trauma and PTSD and that kind of stuff. So that's why it's just, I mean, what I mean by, obviously you should face your memories, but you shouldn't force yourself too much, and it's just in time. And focus on recovering and the good in life first before you face your bad memories or whatnot. And items do not equal memories. Someone can get rid of an item without problems. It's just that if people are forcing them to keep something despite them having extreme like trauma at that point, it is not worth, and it's not very empathetic of someone to force them to keep it. So recovery first, and then face the bad memories and overcoming it. Not the other way around, because I mean, you could obviously do it all at the same time, but again, everyone has their ways of coping and understanding how to, I guess, overcome her trauma and abuse. And like I said, it depends on the person. You can get rid of it, there's nothing wrong with it. If you don't want to, then that's fine too. So that is why I am saying that for you, I can understand if you don't want to get rid of it, but there are those who want to, and I think that's perfectly fine and perfectly okay to do. Personally, as someone who experienced similar, well, not extremely similar, but such pain and PTSD, I'm not going to force myself to keep things that, you know, trigger me if I'm in the middle of recovery period. Like maybe when I overcome it, I wouldn't care too much. But if it reminds me and hurts me again and again just by looking at it, then I'm not gonna keep it. Screw that. So that's why it really depends on the person. So obviously for Hime or Atsuko, she doesn't seem to mind too much, and it doesn't seem like she associates the mask with Beatrice that much, which is why she's like, okay, I could just keep it and use it, and might as well. Then it makes sense, but you know, I'm not gonna judge someone for not keeping something and for throwing it away if it triggers them. But that's just my opinion. And that's just my experience personally. But yeah, I agree that everyone needs therapy. It It takes time. It took me over 20 years to finally say I overcome trauma. Yeah, I agree too. It took me a long time and a lot of therapy, and even then it's like still very much a journey and growth to overcome and face trauma and to mature from it and be able to look back at the bad memories and be like, oh, yeah, that happened. I'm okay with it now. But I'm really not going to judge someone for throwing it away or keeping it and whatnot. But from a storytelling perspective, I do think it would have been symbolic if she had thrown it away to, you know, show that she's having a new life and to no longer be connected to whatever happened in the past, which I know some stories do that. But at the same time, I believe who it was. Let's see. I can't remember who exactly said it earlier in the chat, but they said that using it for a different purpose than Beatrice intended is also another good way to say that it's symbolic. So I agree with that too, after they mentioned that. So I like the way that they're going about it. Either way, the whole conflict, the character development for Mika and Saori and the rest of the squad has been very wonderful to look at. So it's great. Yeah, overcoming great hardship. Yeah, either way, it's all up to the person, since everyone is very different in the way that they cope and get through life. There's no wrong way to go about it. I feel like that would be the case. The General Student Council, Trinity, or the Corrections Bureau. Send me wherever you think is fitting. What are you saying, Saori? Leader? This is a bad joke, leader. No, I've done too much harm with no consequences. But I'm ready now. I want to take responsibility. Depends on what society allows you to do. I'm not really sure which statement that is talking in referencing to, but if it is about how to cope and overcome hardship, I don't think there is one way or another way to do it. Listening to society isn't always the right answer anyways. Leader? You're right. You're responsible for our loss, Saori. Ignore me? Okay. You've been responsible for protecting everyone around you all this time. It is now time for you to become a student! That looks so painful. You've been taking care of them, protecting them, and enduring the pain. You've shouldered that responsibility all by yourself. You grew out of the concrete and had to adapt. You made horrible decisions and learned even worse lessons. You're all delinquent students who've caused everyone trouble, so you will be going to the Makeup Work Club! But that doesn't mean you deserve to suffer. Kids deserve to make mistakes. Kids don't deserve hurt and pain. Adults like me are responsible for creating a world that hurt you. Saori, I've spent so long forced into the role of a parent, a teacher, a guardian, and an adult, and now it's time for you to learn how to be a child, if only for a short time. That's true. She was forced to grow up too early. I think those who have parents who don't really raise their children, and then so the oldest has to take care of the younger ones, probably can relate the most to Saori. Especially since the eldest usually don't have enough time to actually be children because of how their parents are, or whoever is supposedly under their care or whatnot. It's quite sad. What are you saying? Then what do I do? What am I supposed to do now, Sensei? Leader. You're just supposed to live, Saori. Live? I don't understand. I do, I think. Hime? Saori, is there anything you want to do? Asa says she liked learning and spending time with her friends. Is there anything you want to try? What do you want to do, Saori? Do you have a favorite food? You've never spoken of anything except protecting us. What do you want to be when you grow up? Do you have any dreams? I don't know. I never thought about anything like that before. I gotta say though that people or kids who are like Saori, who make horrible decisions and they understand that they made horrible decisions and don't want to do it ever again, tend to end up becoming the more mature adult, or at least when they officially do become an adult. So that's why I am glad to see that she is more than willing to, I guess, repent for her crimes. And I do feel like because she feels that way when she does become an adult, the things, the actions, even the small decisions that she makes will be influenced by that emotion in particular, because they want to repent. And since no one is giving them repent, or no one is making her repent in any way, she herself is going to take the actions to repent in all of her actions in her life, which obviously, makes them have a more well-rounded, mature view of the world compared to someone who basically had it nice the entire time and didn't really suffer too much and never made any bad decisions in their life. Sometimes such things can change the speed in which someone matures in life. So I do feel like Saori, when she does become an adult, she'll be one of those nice people who are extremely wise and mature in their views and thoughts of the world around them. Makes me look forward to it. I mean, obviously, they're all students in this game, but I kind of have that emotion where you look at someone and you're like, oh, I can't wait for them to see how they are as an adult, because they are most likely going to become someone who, people can look up to and would love to talk to as a person, because they have such interesting thoughts and wisdom. What I like, what I want, they're foreign concepts to me. Saori, you're responsible, strong, and you're really good at teaching, even though you're kind of scary. You never stop working and can come up with a plan in any situation. And you take so much initiative, it exhausts me. It exhausts her. I mean, that's a good thing. Oh, that's another good thing, is that when someone was always super initiative and they become an adult and they're still like that, then they're definitely the type who would definitely succeed in a lot of things. Because of this aspect, there actually are a lot of Saori fan works depicting what you said. Oh, makes me happy. I see. Then Saori could be a good teacher one day.
Huh? Leader as a teacher?
It is hard to imagine, isn't it?
Do you think so? I could see it perfectly.
Oh, Saori as a teacher is perfect! Since she herself has went through so much, she would be able to understand and empathize with kids compared to an adult who might not have suffered as much. Not that there's anything wrong with teachers who never suffered growing up, but like, I feel like there's always something more, I guess, special for those who have suffered so much because they can empathize with people a lot more. I mean, I do feel like there are teachers out there who have not suffered much growing up in general, but they're also really good. But I feel like Saori would be the type who would be able to connect to the students a lot more than a typical teacher might on an emotional level. But I can't fathom having a future at all, let alone what I would do with it. I've never thought about life beyond surviving the current moment. I don't know what that means to just live. This is actually another thing that I found fascinating, is that when when you're young, you think that the normal life is extremely boring and, you want super excitement life kind of thing, like with, what happened in Blue Archive. But in reality, as you get older, you kind of just want a normal, calm, content life where you don't have to do much and there's nothing much going on. No drama, no action, no whatever. Yeah, simple life is the best life. I think Saori is probably going to be the type that actually likes that. The security, the stability that she never had as a child. Maybe those who had such a stable life might want, an exciting life. But for those who had such a, notoriously chaotic life when they were younger, tend to crave and want the secure and stable and content life that's simple and nothing much going on. Why are you exposing me like that? Hey, don't worry, I'm sure a lot of us were like that. I mean, I think I was like that too when I was like in middle school. I was like, oh, I want the excitement life like a shonen anime protagonist. But now, when I get older, I'm like, yeah, no. I prefer being at home, chilling, and that kind of stuff. I like excitement in terms of traveling. Yeah, traveling is fun. But like what I mean like is like daily life. Like you don't want to like be traveling like 24/7, do you? I think I wouldn't mind traveling like once in a while every year. But like, I mean, I used to think, oh, I'm gonna travel the world all the time, every day. But like, you don't want a daily life where it's so, like there's so much going on, like too chaotic. Traveling in safety, yeah, that's the best part. But then you would want to travel once in a while to have some like injection of excitement to some degree in your life, or eating something really delicious or trying out something new but not chaotic and dangerous. I feel like that's something that Saori might end up becoming, like us, in that sense. Do I deserve to dream of a future? You need to find those answers on your own, Saori. My daily life is chaotic already. I work in operations, but yeah, I get that. I think what I mean is that you're not in a violent or abusive situation. Like if you're not in such a situation where you're emotionally being hurt often, then it's better you would probably want just a stable, safe, simple life. But that's time to say goodbye, squad. You're leaving? Sensei! I'm sorry, but another student needs my help. Wait, I'm not ready. No, you're right. I'll find the answer on my own. Saori, I know you can do it. I believe in your skills. I know you will, Saori. I've always known. Now, onwards! Mika!
Sensei left so fast!
They went to go find Mika.
Mika is kinda scary. Will Sensei be okay? They will be. Sensei was okay last time. Last time?
While sprinting away, you're doing great, Saori. I believe I can imagine that. That's funny. Oh. When you live your whole life following orders, it's hard to take your own. That's very true. And even if it's not just that, it's if someone is making decisions for you, then it becomes extremely difficult to understand what you like and what you want to do because of that, even if it's something as simple as, what do I want to eat today? What should I make today? Should I clean today? Like that kind of decisions, those even like those really small decisions can be really hard to make if you're so used to having someone make decisions for you for your whole life. So I look forward to seeing the squad evolving into individuals who can make decisions on their own, think for themselves, and make decisions like that.
Yes, and every other time, Sensei will have a plan. Beatrice and all her powers suppressing the Arius district have disappeared. Leader! Saori, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm confused and I don't really understand everything Sensei said yet. But for the first time in my life, I feel like it's okay for me to be alive. Oh my gosh!
I'm so not cute right now. It hurts a lot, but at least I made it to sunrise. Atsuko saved successfully by now, right? With Sensei by their side, Saori and the rest must have had their happy ending. That's good. What a relief.
I mean, despite the, you know, like the blood and everything, that outfit looks good like that. I think I like it better than her usual outfit. Makes her look more adult-ish.
Yeesh. I guess this is it for me. I'm sorry, Sensei.
Well, like, you know, like she looks a lot more older because her usual form, she looks like she's like in elementary school, okay? She looks more like she's a high school student here, or at least like a lot older than her usual self. Maybe because like she doesn't have like the little buns on both sides and it's just on one side, but also like there's no unnecessary like accessories and details, so it makes her look a lot older than her usual self. So that's what I mean by adult-ish, or I don't know, are they in high school? I can't tell at this point. Or are they seem like I know they are in high school. I sometimes forget that they're in high school. It's so confusing. For some reason, I've been thinking of them as middle schoolers this entire time because I like forgot. But yeah, I think this look makes her actually like a high school student compared to her usual outfit. Like her usual outfit makes me think of her as like an elementary middle schooler, okay? But then here she actually looks a lot more like her age. And I think it's because she doesn't have the buns on both sides and like the unnecessary stuff on her, which, you know, it looks a lot better on her. At least that's how I feel. I mean, she looks cute with the other ones, but honestly, you could tell me these girls are all college students and I believe it. Really? I thought of them, I was like, okay. I knew there were high school students coming in, but then I kind of forgot. And then I started to view them as middle schoolers. Oops, that's my fault. Well, okay.
I really would have gone back with you by the chance.
No, that isn't it. You have to, like, if you remove all the bruises, the torn parts, and the messy hair, like if it was more cleaned up version of that, then she would look really good. Like she would look really like her high school self, I suppose. Ish, whatever. Does no one see it? Mika! Like, okay, look at her right here and remove all the bruises and whatever and the slightly messiness. Then it looks nice. Like, I feel like she would look really good with like plain outfits and that would more accentuate her, I guess, appearance a bit more. Or at least it would give her a lot more mature look. Basically, you think she's too glittery and stuff. Glittery? No, I think she just looked really adorable. Like, it was like, she was like so adorable looking. Like, she was like, I could look at her and she looks like an elementary school who just wanna like tease. But here, she doesn't look like an elementary school student. Actually, her version without the cape looks better. According to some people I've seen, makes her look more mature. Oh, okay. Because she just made herself too cute. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, she looks really nice. Like, if, like, let's say she took off that bun on the side too. Like, holy, she would look so much like an adult at that point. Like a college student.
Sensei?
I'm sorry I'm late. Did you wait long?
It's really you. What are you doing here?
Infinite chances, remember? Whenever you're in danger, I'll come running.
I'm the villain here. I don't deserve your mercy. Did you think this through? How are you going to fight the council? I'm the strongest and I couldn't do anything. It's honestly unfair how strong they are. You have to run, Sensei. I won't let you get hurt for me.
Mika, you really are a troublemaker. But I won't abandon even my bad students. No teacher should run away from a student in danger. Take out my credit card! Let's go pour! We're gonna eat some ramen for the next month. How dare you? How dare you treat my precious student like that? How dare you treat my precious princess like that? That is the correct answer.
Wow.
Darn, I thought it was gonna be the next scene, but no. I guess it's fine. Okay, I think this should be fine. Oh wait, I wanna change this. What were you again? Damage. Worked on your mystic team. I think I looked it up, but I had trouble. Oh yeah, I did Sakurako, so I should probably do that. Let me see. And I couldn't really figure out if the other ones are better. Which one? Hey, I didn't neglect them. I have two. That's I guess upgraded. Use blue on Hina? Okay. Let me do this. I think that should be good. And then this one, I wasn't gonna use her. Let's see, what was hers again? Speed. Healing. I didn't neglect it completely, okay? I just, I wasn't really sure who I should have used. Hey! Okay, I think this should be okay. Let's see, I think this is good. We'll go with this. So far, so good. Keep going. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Okay, let's see. Keep going, keep going. Almost there. And done. Wait, what? I thought I lived. Oh, time? Are you kidding me? I forgot that there was a timer. Well, that's good to know. Let us do it again. Wait, let me, I guess I could do it there. Is everyone okay? Wait, I already did this. Yes. Okay, so let's see. I think I did need setting. fine. What was the... How fast did I need to do it? Well, either way. I think I should... Don't be conservative, just spam. 3 minutes? Okay, so it's just 3 minutes. Then I think this team should be fine, but next time I'm gonna focus on Hina instead of Sakurako. I think that was my problem. I was too focused on keeping Atsuko safe. Come on. Come on. Going. Okay, Hina. Did I not do it? I guess Hina wasn't enough. I was close. Actually, I don't know how close I was. I was too focused on trying to spam. Should I just change? Or actually, let me... Oh, I had 156. 300K. Me. I offered myself to farm your account like 2 weeks ago. I think I told, I know I said it to someone, but I probably won't let people do it. Kotama attack boost is nice. Let me see. I kept stopping on the leveling up of skills because people kept saying that I shouldn't do it right now. Do you think Junko would be okay to use? Yeah, why not? Okay. Let's see. Trying to find. Let me go back. I can't tell. Does he know?
このままもっと強くなってあなたに恩返ししたい。
This is pretty much.
見守ってくれる。
Let's see. What about if you level up the EX skill? I don't have enough mats. Upgrade equipment. Let me see. Oh wait, let me see what Akane has. I didn't get to check. Is it here? Akane. Check her EX skill. Decreases defense.
これからの茜はきっとご主人様を 100% 満足させられることでしょう。
I guess I could use... Let me see. Let me go back. Try replace. I guess I could just do this. Damage. Kotama. Ririna, Kotama. To re-choose. Okay, so let's see. Akane, I think that's what I said. Serina and Kotama. I guess. But can't I just... 344. Should I just do this? I feel like I do need outscope for the let me just try this, and then if it doesn't work out, then such is life. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this for now, and then we'll try the other way if it doesn't work.
そっちに行くね。これで役に立てるのなら。傍受開始。これで感謝します。感謝します。助かります。大事に使ってくださいね。感謝します。
What does she do? Oh yeah, circular drainage.
結局こうなゆっくり気をつけて。私に何すんのよ。やっと助かります。
Okay, so far so good. Come on. Come on. Ah! Wait, I did it! Oh, I thought I didn't make it for a second. It was only like 20 seconds left. Ah, what a relief. I was so close to failing.
What happened? Why can't we reach Madam? Emergency! The catacombs have been breached! Trinity forces are pouring out of the entrances! Thank you for the gift sub, Purdy Perel. How is that possible?
Oh, thank goodness for Junko. I would have died.
This way! Let's go! Who are you?
We are here to fight! I'm just kidding.
So this is the Arius district. It's as Seiya said, this place needed our aid, not
Repudiation.
Stop right there!
Wow, she just beat them up like no other.
Forgive me. I allowed my personal memories and feelings to impede my duties all this time.
Repudiation. Thank you. I will hydrate now. Log grinding until volume F recommended. I think, see, volume F is literally like a separate volume, right? So I think I'm doing volume 2? Was it? Can't remember. Well, I guess I'll check my calendar, but I guess after this one, it'll be volume 2. And yeah, I think it'll be like that. So I think I should have a little bit more time. If you do have recommendations on who to build and what to build, because I'm still kind of very confused about what exactly to focus on for Blue Archive. So please let me know in the server and I'll pin it for myself so that I can focus on that when I'm doing dailies. Thank you.
Serina, Hanae, treat them. Yes, Captain.
From here on out, your role is to quickly rescue and treat any enemies I injure. Stay close behind me. Posture has been checked.
Captain?
Stretch, and I will hydrate. Okay. Another hydrate?
This is our motto. Mina destroys everything and her knights pick up the pieces. It's like self-generating infinite power.
I don't like that needle on the end of her gun. I wouldn't like that either.
I don't know if I could call that a motto or even a correct statement.
I've been passing the normal stages and get higher level equipment. It's just like Star Rail comes from equipment artifacts. Okay, so I guess the other stuff doesn't matter as much. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go through that. Remedial Knights, remain diligent. Go forth with faith and honor in your heart. Medicine knows no borders. Charge! Liberate the Arius district and save Sensei and Mika!
Yeah! I can't believe we're on such a big mission of the Break of Dawn.
Break of Dawn? I would be sleeping during that time. Stay sharp, everyone! Follow Seiya's instructions or you'll get lost in the catacombs!
Yes, ma'am.
Ichika, please report. Did you find Sensei yet?
Yes, we found Sensei, but Tsurugi's a bit, well...
Tsurugi? Is she okay? I think she's perfectly fine.
Tsurugi, please, that's a wall, not a door. Too late.
Tsurugi.
What is the Justice Task Force doing here? Greetings, Sensei. I'm Ichika from the Justice Task Force. We met briefly at the Gourmet Research Society arrest, but never formally. I'm here to rescue you.
Thanks, Ichika. It's good to see you again.
Pleasure's all mine. Hatsumi, Ichika reporting in. We've secured Sensei and Mika.
Great job. Retreat to a safe zone as soon as possible. We've secured a route in the catacombs.
All according to plan. Are you two ready? There's some people eagerly awaiting your safe return. Sensei! Mika! Thank goodness you're unharmed.
I can't believe she still has her chair and her table and her tea party set. This is what I aspire to.
Nagi? How are you here? Am I dead? You're certainly not. You're currently standing in the command center of the Arius reclamation operation. But how? How did you get through the catacombs?
Nagisa's still in her chair while leading her raid on another school. That's true. You know what? I'm starting to think that the chair is stuck to her. Like it's glued to her.
I showed her the way.
Seiya?
Seiya? You really are a dummy, Mika. As usual, your impulsiveness ruined things. I've always said it was your worst trait. And you're always such a meanie. But what happened? Are you okay? It's a bit of a long story.
Oh, we still don't know who she is. I mean, we kind of know her, I guess.
I met someone in a dream. It was a long journey, but to summarize, I made a deal and escaped Beatrice's grasp.
Oh, we actually get to see? Or not.
Seiya? Captain Seiya! Seiya is... Please, I need Nagisa. And bring the Sisterhood and Justice Task Force here, hurry! What? Okay, if you say so. There's no time. Sensei and Mika are in grave danger. As soon as I woke up, I asked for the Sisterhood, the Remedial Knights, and the Justice Task Force. During that talk, Nagisa swore she would abdicate all her authority if we could just save you, Mika. But if the chair is stuck to her, then how does she go to the bathroom? I beg of you to help me. Please save Mika. I implore you as well. This is... Raise your heads, Nagisa Seiya. You need not bow to us.
She takes the chair with her. Oh no.
I understand Mika's situation, but also Seiya, I'm relieved to see you recovered. What happened? It's a long story. Understood. I will not pry for now. More importantly, Sensei's safety is the priority. The Sisterhood will support this operation. There are many students at Trinity who owe Sensei, including me. They'll be glad to help. Thank you, and please stay safe.
Finally, they are now uniting as one.
This is all I know of the catacombs' changing patterns.
I think we had the chair bath combo already. Oh, we did. I guess. Yeah, I'm sure we did. I just don't remember.
This couldn't have been easy. Thank you, Azusa. But are you sure I can't go too? Then who will greet Sensei when we return victorious? And our reputation wouldn't last long if we need the Make-up Work Club's help again. Especially from you for this particular mission. Even Hanako is staying behind to support us the best way she can. Trust in us. Okay. It's okay. What would you like to say? Please save Atsuko. If I know Sensei, Atsuko's already safe. And we'll make sure to keep Sensei safe. Thank you, and I hope everyone else can be saved too. Even though they pointed their guns at you? At your friends? Even so, they may be villains who've committed heinous crimes. But they were my family.
Oh, Azusa, you sweet girl.
Do you know what time it is right now? Yes, it's so early that not even the birds are awake. Now let's search that map, Ui. Wait a second, what are you wearing? Oh, this? I was taking a walk. I was swimming when I heard the message. I don't think this is it. Let's go to the next page. Which one is it? Were you swimming or taking a walk? Wait, here it is! The old map of the catacombs left by that ancient council! This page? It's about to crumple apart and it's badly faded. Yes, that's why I came to see you, Ui. You're the magician of the old library. You can restore it, right? Time is of the essence. I know you can do it, Kozaki. I'll help you in every way possible. How did I get involved in this?
I feel for her.
Move, move! We don't have a moment to spare. Yes, ma'am. Huh? You're Koharu? Yes, I'm also from the Justice Task Force. But I'm in the Mika work club right now, so I'm not allowed to go. Do you think you could give these to a high-ranking person in the tea party for me? Please? What are these? Ribbon and some accessories? They belong to someone from the tea party. They were in the Justice Task Force's contraband storage. Oh, I understand now. They're Mika's, aren't they? I heard they were stolen and burned by angry students. I guess what the Justice Task Force recovered got mixed in with the confiscated items. Technically, yes. I was secretly taking items that were in decent condition. I know I'm not supposed to do that, but... I see. Okay, Koharu. I'll give them to Mika.
No, I feel like Koharu and Mika can become friends.
Wait, really? Thank you.
What a good girl.
Everyone. We can't rely on Sensei for everything. Every relationship should go both ways. So we came here on our own to save you, Mika. Really? Are such a narcissist? You make everything sound so self-important and complicated. I've always wanted to say that out loud to you. But you know what? I like you a whole lot, Seiya. And Nagi, are you kidding me? She brought tea all the way to the Arius district? Huh? Is she a tea addict? Does she have a serious problem? But I like Nagi more than anything, tea and all. I don't know how to feel about that statement. You guys are my favorite. Thank you for coming for me. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Mika. Stop, Mika. I'm the one who owes you an apology. All this time I told myself I was waiting for the perfect moment to apologize. But in reality, I was being immature. I was avoiding it. Mika, when you told me you wanted to reconcile with Arius... It's okay, Seiya. You didn't do anything wrong. It's all my fault. I'm just so sorry. Mika. I'm sorry for crashing the reunion, but I have something for you, Mika. You do? For me? Here. This... my accessories? How do you have these? I thought they were burned with everything else. There was a member in charge of the contraband storage. How do I explain this? That student collected the accessories that didn't burn and hid them away. Koharu? Yes, it was Koharu. Oh, you know who Koharu is? Yes, I do. Tell her I said thank you. I can't believe she did this, even though I always bullied her.
Koharu, you cutie pie. You're such a good girl. Oh, I'm tearing up. I'm sure you have a lot to talk to each other about.
I would say so. But for now, I believe we all have a hearing to attend. Yes. Wait, you want me to go to my hearing looking like this? Can I take a shower first? I want treatment for my wounds and to get my hair done with a fancy curler.
No time.
Yes, Mika, you may have the fancy curler as well. Yes, and then the three of us will go to the hearing together, although we all look a bit of a mess.
I'm coming too.
Yes, of course. All of us promised Mika we would attend, didn't we?
I feel like now they have finally become truly friends. Oh, we're finally at the epilogue. I don't think they've always been friends, just from the way that they talk to each other back in the day. But I think now they have truly become friends. Friends who don't really talk to each other about what they're feeling. I don't really feel like that's proper friendship. But now they're actually talking about the things that bothered them and forgiving each other. And now they're all becoming true friends as a tea party, or as the tea party itself. Nagi and Mika obviously were friends back in the day, but clearly they grew apart, which is why I can't really consider them as friends at that point anymore. But now they're a lot more open with each other and talking to each other properly, like actual friends, instead of just a political type of thing. I mean, yeah, if one can argue that they were friends, but I would say that's more like a casual friendship at that point in the early days rather than actual like true friendship. But I think maybe people's ideas of what friendship is like differs, so maybe I'm wrong for another person's perspective of what friendship should be like, but that's just my opinion though.
I've never gone this way before. What if it takes us somewhere horrible?
I think it would be better than going to some random, more dangerous area. I think this looks pretty peaceful.
We won't know until we try, Hiyori. From now on, every path we take is an unknown. That doesn't make it less scary. Huh? Where's Leader? Huh? Wasn't she behind us? She disappeared. Maybe she was eaten. Misaki? Leader left. Left? What do you mean, left? How could she leave? Where'd she go? I don't know. She just said to take care of the others. But why? Leader? It's unfair, Saori. If I have to do this on my own, it's too heavy for me. It'll be okay, Misaki. Hime. Saori will need some time. She needs to learn who she is to reflect on her questions.
I think this is a good thing, mostly because if they continue to stick to each other, then they're never gonna grow up and treat each other as equals. Because right now they're treating her more like a parent and a therapist rather than an actual friend. A friend is not a therapist, and a friend is definitely not a parent. So hopefully this will, when she does come back, by the time she comes back to the group, then I do hope that each individual in the group have already matured and developed themselves as a person.
She needs to learn who she is to reflect on her questions. She'll find the answers she needs on her own. But will she come back? I miss her already. Of course, she will never abandon us.
Fair, she has always been their guiding light, and Misuke's mental state, she needs her. But that's the thing, that's the problem. Or at least that's how I view the problem of this group is that one person should not be someone's guiding light. In fact, you yourself should be your own guiding light, your own cheerleader of all people. And even if Misaki does need her, she needs to learn to not be unhealthily dependent on another person to find happiness and to find stability in her own life. Like, she herself needs to develop her own self that is not dependent on other people around her. And I think the separation will hopefully give maybe not a wake-up call, but more along the lines of them understanding that they need to think for themselves and make decisions on their own.
So we have to keep going on our own? Without her?
Saori has taken care of us all these years. We owe her this much. But how? Where do we go? Arius, Trinity, Gehenna, we're not welcome anywhere. Be on the run, never staying in one spot too long to avoid capture. Are you prepared for that life, Hime? Yes, I was prepared the moment we decided to live. They have to learn how to be independent and to face the unknown of their life. Yes, I agree. They still have each other for support. They're not being left alone out there. Yes, that's true. It's just more along the lines of the, not power balance, but maybe something similar. Like, they should be equals rather than one person being higher up. And that can only work if each member is individually independent and have developed themselves enough where they're not unhealthily dependent on one person to do everything for them, including like emotional stability and making decisions and knowing what to do with their life, basically. Hi, rival. Welcome to the She.
Oh no.
Hime, ideals won't feed on an empty stomach.
I know, but we can do it.
Wildflowers bloom through cracks in the concrete. Asa said that to me once. We will continue struggling even if it is in vain. If Asa did it, so can we. We've been through a lot together. And this time, we're not entirely alone. They need to see Saori as a friend instead of just their leader. Yes, that's exactly it. Sensei. Okay. Somehow.
Yes, we have our work cut out for us. What's your story, newbie? No one ends up here without one. Not the talkative type. I don't care either way as long as you're skilled. What kind of request you're looking for? Easy or hard?
Give me an expensive mission. The hardest one you have. I'm a criminal on the run now. I know it won't be easy. But there has to be an end to the road of pain I've walked all these years. Is there a happy future for us if we reach it? If I reach it? Yes, there will be. We'll have our happy ending. I have faith in the wildflower blooming in concrete. I have faith in you, Saori. It's much brighter now. It's the wildflower growing in the concrete. That's beautiful. It's the hearing. For some reason, I thought it was 2 buns on both sides, but I guess not. It was just 1. I wonder why she looked different. Or at least her hair looked slightly different. I guess it was just the messiness that made it look different.
Sensei, I'm unable to have prophetic dreams anymore.
Yes!
That was the price I paid to escape my never-ending dream. I have to discuss my last prophetic dream with you.
Wait, that looks like... That looked like... Wait. No, there's no... Is she really? Wait, no, but she looked older. Could it... But she looked older, but then she looked... Was that really Shiroko? Like, older version of her? That, I mean, don't answer, but like, that looked like an older version of Shiroko or something, but then she put a bullet through the tablet, which has our power, and oh my gosh. What's gonna happen? Is that volume F? One day though.
Right now, I want to remember this moment. We've all finally been reunited. And as always, we will work together to overcome any obstacle.
What? What was that? Oh my gosh, I can't just ignore that. Okay, let's start the hearing. Just ignore, it's fine. No, it's not. How long do I have to wait? It's okay, I'll probably forget it by the time I reach volume F, to be honest. Knowing how bad my memory is. Oh, that was the finale. That was the finish. No. Gosh darn it. This isn't what I owed!
I don't follow.
What's with this? This isn't even half of what I was promised!
You're the one who broke our promise. It says right here on the contract, student pay is 1,000 yen. But you hid the fact you were a dropout, so it's 500 yen.
What?
Wait, this is the calculation after subtracting taxes, various expenses, and meals. Any problems? Also, it looks like you're wanted. Wouldn't you get in trouble if anyone knew you were here? I'll have to deduct an additional 15% as an information protection cost.
Are you? What? Wait, what then? How much do I get?
It's nothing. The exit is right that way. You have any complaint? I'm sure you could direct them to Valkyrie Police School.
No, I get it. I'll consider this lesson learned. Huh?
Excuse me? Oh, you're the one I gave the commission to last time? Yes. I forgot something. forgot something, but we've already finished the calculations. Right. So... Forgive... Forgive? I won't forgive you! Yes! Please have mercy! How dare you steal Ada's money! I'll never forgive you! I'll make you wish you'd never been born!
She did a good job, good job.
Ada said I should go and make my point to do the calculations correctly. I think I made my point. Oh, I didn't know there was someone else here. I'm so sorry for the commotion. I'm sorry for existing.
It's not a big deal.
Okay, I have some bombs to install. Bye.
Oh, she's the best. Is this how the criminal world operates? No, it's just, it's just,
What? I'm sorry. I just don't know how to do anything right. I'm sorry for upsetting you. Do you want me to disappear? You should never have been born. You're really the best, Haruka. You definitely made your point. Those are some big bad guys you blew up. What you gonna do now, huh?
this is gonna be a pain. Can we have one day of peace? She should have joined them. I would have loved to see that problem solver 68 plus Saori. Wow, I can't believe we finished that. Oh, where do I even begin? Well, chapter 4 was very good. I really enjoyed it. I love the character development. I know I've said this multiple times, but the character development is so good. I just love it so much. And then seeing Saori go off on her own is actually a lot more than I expected. Like, I didn't expect them to go that far, but I love it. I love that they weren't afraid of splitting apart the group and things like that. Mostly because I feel like some stories do not go down that route, which can be quite not upsetting, but like disappointing. Especially when you know that they have a lot more room to grow if they were to separate instead of staying together. So I do like it whenever characters are forced to go down a path where they are going to grow further by staying apart from other people. And then Mika is someone I'm really happy that she got what she needed, which is not a safety net. What is the term? I know there's a specific term for it, but she now has a proper support network, which she didn't have previously, which is why she was starting to go break down and everything. So that was one thing that I was pretty happy about. Fun Solver latest events, the event you should play. I did finish the New Year's one. Unless you mean it's already in the... where is it? Story... Unless you mean it's in the mini story, group story or somewhere. But I did enjoy chapter 4 overall. I think I liked it the best out of all of them. Like, I liked the other ones too, but the angst, the despair, and the... what is it? The horror that they were feeling was just so good. Salvador, I love it so much. Event recap on Uplay. These are the only ones that I have done so far. I think I didn't get to do the Problem Solver 68 one. I missed that one. So that was really good. I also like the fact that Seiya finally understands that you don't just wait for the perfect moment. Even if it's something that you're scared of, and even if you don't feel like it's a perfect moment, it's just better to just say that you're sorry and to just talk about it right then and there instead of waiting further. Because you don't know how bad the situation is gonna get. Like, there's like a whole bunch of stories where like the main protagonist says something horrible to their, let's say their sick mom or something, and then by the time they reach the hospital again, the mom is dead or something along those lines. So that's why I think during the Problem Solver 68 one, I think that's when I was moving, so I literally did not have time to even open the game. So that's probably why I didn't do it. But in any case, back to what I was talking about discussion-wise. It's funny though, because I actually thought these students, I mean, I knew they were high school students, and I said this a little bit earlier. I knew that they were high school students coming into the story, into the game for the first time. And then after Abydos, I kind of started to forget that they were high school students. I started to think of them as middle school students, probably because of Volume 2, and that did not help. And then by the time I reached Volume 3, it was like, oh, they seem like middle schoolers when they're high schoolers. Yeah, I just confused myself, basically. So by the time we reached the end of Volume 3, it was like, oh, okay, so I guess they're high school students, and I conveniently forgot about that. And then, I mean, it didn't help that the way that they dress, it reminds me of like a middle school student rather than a high schooler. And then, I mean, like, there were like occasional ones who did not seem like middle school students, like Hanako, like you said. But then for some reason, it's just like the way they dress and the way they talk does not help. It makes me think of them as like, oh, you know, they're middle schoolers. What middle schooler dresses like that? Or have you seen people these days? I mean, when I went to Korea and I was teaching elementary school students, the elementary school students were as tall as me, okay? I was like, what the heck? Why are you guys so tall? But yeah, I just, it was so confusing. And then like, now that I know that they're high school students, I'm like, okay, I guess it makes sense now. Korea's not a good example to go by. Hey, in America too, you know, like I'm just like, I can't tell if someone is like middle schooler, high schooler, elementary, they all look the same now. I'm like, okay, you guys are all kids to me, okay. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much what it is. I can't even tell when someone's like 40 or in the 50s, and I'm like, you look young, what the heck? Oh, jeez. So that's why, like, especially, and like in some anime, like some of them, they're supposedly middle schoolers, but then they look like high schoolers. Like, what's a good example? Oh yeah, like Prince of Tennis. I'm like, you guys are in middle school? You look like a high school student with the way that they're drawn. So there's like so many things like that. So I'm like, okay, middle school. So that's what I was thinking. But I thought that was really funny when I remembered, thanks to everyone's reminding me that they're high school students. It's so strange. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. I still enjoyed it. I mean, all I remember is that the vice president of the student council is actually a college student. I think that's what you guys said. That's the only thing I remember, but the rest I'm like, oh, you're a middle school student. No, they're actually high school students. Oh boy, what do I do with my memory? It's so bad. This is why I need you guys to remind me of things, or else I'm not gonna remember. Oh yeah, I'll remember when you tell me right here and now, but later? I might forget. There's a good chance of that. A good thing is that when I do watch something, I won't remember when I'm actually playing it. But then, on the other hand, the one thing that's bad about having a bad memory is that when I actually need to remember it, I don't remember it. Like, high school students? What? I can't believe this! Oh, it doesn't really matter though. I look at them as like kids anyways, because they are kids. I'm like, oh, you guys are children I'll adopt. That's pretty much all I'm thinking at this point. Make sure to put it down. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't think I need to do that anymore. Now that I remember, and it was an embarrassing mistake, now that I can remember mistakes. Oh, that's good to know. But I think I will get through, like before Volume F, I will get through some events. Maybe after Volume 2, I think that's what I have to do next. So after Volume 2, I'll do the events, and then after that, I'll do Volume F once I feel like I've built my team enough. Because now I've actually gotten into the habit of doing dailies a lot more often, so it should be a lot easier if I have you guys to help me, or at least let me know what exactly to focus on in like what order and where to find it, because I'm also kind of confused on what to gather where. There's like still a lot of things I need to get through. So right now, all I've done is just get through the dailies, but I haven't gone past that. So I'm gonna have to have you guys to help me out with that. Yes, I actually have to do Volume 2, Chapter 2. I'll be doing that. Volume 4, Chapter 1. I don't think I did that one. Yeah, I didn't do Volume 4, Chapter 1. So either it's gonna be Volume 2 or Volume 4 that I'll be doing for the next stream. I just don't know at the top of my head. I have to actually look at the Discord and see what the order is, but I'll be going with that. In any case, Volume 3, beautiful story. I'm looking forward to the rest to see how it's going to be done. And now I kind of like the Trinity Academy to some degree. Like I didn't really have a feeling towards it or strong feelings towards it. It was just like, oh, okay, it's this type of school. But now I feel like pretty affectionate towards the school. Not just because of the makeup work club, but also Mika, and then also Nagi and Seiya's development was very much something that I loved seeing. So those are definitely the ones that I want to see more of in the other volumes, to see if there will be more development with characters as well for those, and that they're not afraid to push the limits and go beyond the limits of what they have. I'm still Gehenna all the way. I mean, I really like Gehenna too, to be honest. I still don't like the Trinity NPC mobs. They're really a bunch of puppy hypocrites. I don't really like them either, but like at least for the main characters for that particular academy, I actually really like them. So I'm really excited to see more of Millennium, and I'm not really sure what Volume 4 Academy is supposed to be, so I'm looking forward to what that will be as well. I'm hoping it's a different school so I can see the other schools and what they're like, which I assume is the case anyways. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, my kids, so what do you think of today's stream? We finally finished Volume 3, which I'm happy about. So let's etch this entire memory and keep it safe, and formally inviting you to my next tea party, which is literally 30 minutes later, I believe, because I need to take a short break to eat, which I will then be playing Mika, so be sure to keep an eye out for that, and make sure to join my server for the pinging of the I guess, stream if you want that, or just follow me on Twitch, doesn't really matter to me. Or on YouTube if you just want the VODs. And as always, wait, did I already say that? I feel like I did. Anyways, this was the so-called anime enthusiast Fox. Who's that? This was Ririna. So until the next one then, bye!